Big success tonight. Been working on a prototype piece that will be the shut-off switch for the feeder in the bullet sizer. We've kind of had some iterations going on here. Of course, we start with the original Lee piece that holds the tubes, and these are just so sloppy it's hard to do with the spring apparatus. And then the second iteration was a sturdy block so that the tubes fit in here rigidly. So it was a specific size for one tube, which was an improvement. And then the spring still worked onto the top of the tube. My final iteration, and this is my design, eliminates the tube completely. And we have a 3D printed tube, switch holder, and block all bolted directly to the APP press. This tube right now is full of bullets. So if we start running the sizer, the bullets drop down, which allows the switch to open and turns the feeder back on. I'll run the sizer. There goes, the bullet feeder's calling for more bullets. If you stop running the sizer though, it stops asking for bullets. So that way you don't have a runaway bullet feeder throwing bullets all over the place. It holds about a half a dozen bullets right here in standby, so you have a working reservoir, and then the bullet feeder keeps you fed. But now I have a working system here for the sizer. We have a similar item that works for the actual loading press when you're going to use it as an actual bullet feeder to load, not a bullet feeder to size. So this was where I started, and just kind of merged it with my block, added some height just so it would have a reservoir to hold bullets. So that was where we started. This is where we end up, a one-piece unit with no tubes. And I can scale this to make it caliber specific. This is set up for 45, and it won't be very difficult to recreate this in 9mm. It'll just have a smaller bore hole down through it to feed the bullets, so that they won't be loose in that 45 bore hole. This is a 14mm bore hole through this one, and we'll have to reduce it to about 10mm for the 9mm bullets to feed through there. But big success tonight.